would like to first invite up Ben Brush.
Hi, and good afternoon, everybody. As she mentioned, my name is Ben Brush. I got to walk in January and finished up officially in March of 2024. Graduated with my professional psychology degree. One of the interesting things about telling people that I have a psychology degree is the question of, oh gosh, are you trying to analyze me? The answer, of course, to that is yes. The good news is I have received my diploma, so none of you all are going to end up in any future papers. So, kidding aside, I was really excited when Abby offered me the opportunity to get up and speak today. It's not very often that you get to meet a lot of people that have made a huge impact on your future the way that everybody here has. So, get into it. My journey to Bellevue began in March of 2020 when I went from having 2 jobs to none thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. I was in the middle of a career switch and I had no idea what was going to come next for me. About the only thing that I did know at the time was that it was time for me to stop ignoring my mom and my sister that had been telling me for 20 years that I needed to go back to school to invest in myself and to get my education. At that time, there were a lot of campuses around that were trying to figure out what to do during the pandemic, how online education was going to work. Not Bellevue. Bellevue's been doing online education since back when we had to wait for the static to clear off of the modem and wait to hear "you've got mail" before we got going. So for me, it was a very easy choice to go to the place that has been pioneering online education, especially for non-traditional students like me, for going on almost 30 years now. The Dream Scholarship, the obvious perk there was that I could spend the time that I would have had to have spent working a second job to stay in school and use that time working on my studies. The perk that I didn't see coming was the huge amount of focus that both the university and the Dream Scholarship has on community. The Dream Scholarship and Bellevue have all offered me and encouraged me the opportunity to volunteer. My first experience was with the Assistance League of Omaha. I helped in fundraising efforts for them, and then helped in the boys section of JCPenney, helping students with their Operation School Bell program pick out new clothes. Their Operation School Bell gives each student, depending on their grade, between $150 and $200 that they get to spend on new back-to-school clothes. So I was there in 2002 when they served their 80,000th student. At over 4,000 kids that they help every year, they will hit 90,000 next year. In addition to helping with Assistance League, my sister and brother-in-law and their neighbors Cody and Bonnie and I started our own 501c3 company, the Westbury Open. It is an annual golf scramble that we do to raise money for Rett syndrome awareness. Rett syndrome is a rare neurological disease that affects about 1 in every 10,000 girls, including my niece Molly. Molly just turned 5, but she can't walk or talk. She has trouble breathing. She doesn't sleep very well, has frequent small seizures, and several other complications. Between our first annual event last year and to where we're at ramping up for our second tournament in August, we've raised over $35,000 for Rett syndrome research already. So pretty awesome things that we've gotten to do. With regards to what's next for me, I'm going to do something I have never done before, and I am going to quote from myself. This was directly from the professional statement that I had to turn in with some other forms to Creighton to go to law school in November. My professional psychology degree has allowed me to better understand others. It has taught me to communicate with an intent to understand and to put myself in the shoes of others when I listen. It is not always just the words that people say, but the why behind those words that people need to listen to hear. My undergraduate pursuits have given me the opportunity to develop a better sense of empathy for others and the skills to apply that learning into a professional setting. I'm really happy to stand before you today to let you all know that I will be starting law school at Creighton in August. Part of what came back in my acceptance letter was how the passion for law and the sincere desire to treat others with kindness and professionalism will serve me, the Creighton University, and the profession well. So couldn't have done it without my Bellevue education. To say that the leadership, professors, and staff of Bellevue University, along with all of the very generous donors that we have in the room today, have helped make this possible for me, have changed my life, may very well be the understatement of the day. When I applied for in the scholarship portal, I had no idea what to expect, but a bunch of folks that I haven't met until just now took an opportunity on me, as Dr. Hawkins mentioned earlier, and has taken what were very real concerns about what my future was going to look like and changed that into the knowledge that my future can be whatever I want it to be. So through education and citizenship, the scholarship has gone far and above changing just my life for the better. So what happens when you get this amount of generosity, there's a ripple effect that is created far beyond just the dollars and the time that you guys give to the university and students like me. So on behalf of myself, the other scholarship recipients, and the untold number of people that you all have helped through your kindness and generosity, thank you so much for making all of this possible.